in one word, finally. And to explain it a bit more, I think there has been done a lot of research, but on separate issues. And in the FEMaLe project, it's all combined. So it focuses not just on one issue, but on a lot of issues, a lot of endometriosis issues that need research. So I think that's one really big strength of the FEMaLe project. And also the big data sets, I think data-driven healthcare is the future. So if we want to make big steps within the endometriosis care, we need that. Otherwise, we will stay the same, and there won't be any improving in detection and treatment of endo. And in the end, we need to improve the quality of life of the people with endometriosis. So I really think that the FEMaLe project, I hope it will take some big steps within the healthcare systems. Yeah. Well, I think I would highlight that I can wear several hats. First of all, I'm a patient. I was diagnosed with endometriosis more than 10 years ago, so I can think like a patient. I'm a patient advocate, so not only for myself, but for all the people with endometriosis. I've got a PhD in biomedical science, so I can also wear the scientist hat and think like one, although it's been a while. Currently, I work as a senior IT project manager, so I know that collecting data the right way is very hard, and register data, if you want to take steps with it, to analyze or go further with it, the first step is to have the correct data. That's very important. Also in our hospital, we have a great data team, and if I look what they also started with machine learning. That's I think that they do really amazing stuff. So it's the several hat thing that I can wear, which I think is going to be an advantage for the project. Well, I think it's great that, like you said before, there are a lot of FEMalers with different backgrounds, and I think that is very important to get all the thoughts together. So being a patient, I think it's very important patients are involved. There's a lot of research done without patients involved, but actually they are the people that it's actually all about. So if patients are involved in research, I think that's very good. So patients as FEMalers, that's a good step, absolutely. Well, like I said before, I have several hats, so I can wear every one of them of the one that FEMaLe likes to use. So I'm willing to help wherever I can give advice within the project. But it doesn't matter what hat I'm wearing. So either a patient or a scientist. I'm happy to help the FEMaLe project wherever I can. General research has usually been done in men, and then it can't be always translated to women. So that's why we need more research done with women, and also in women's health. If you look at the funding, it's really not that big for women's health. While for other diseases who have the same prevalence as endometriosis, they have really big amounts of money that goes into funding and research, and yeah, there's not really an equality in that. Well, I won't talk about me specifically, but the Endometriosis Society. As an organization, we organize evenings and days as well live as online, doing more live now, so that's really good. With experts, they give talks about endo in general, but also about their expertise. So their research is information that has been brought to the patients. That's just the endo public. If I talk in general, of course, we do a lot about awareness on social media. We are talking with the government. We do awareness in schools. So I think we have on the one side informing the endo public, call it like that, informing about research that has been done. And on the other hand, the general public, informing them about endometriosis, menstruation in general, and creating awareness there. I think the Lucy app is really a great one. That's why I think it's necessary to translate it in several languages. It's very, very accessible for patients, not even for endometriosis, but also for other diseases. So I think that's already a good thing that the FEMaLe project did so far. Yeah, absolutely. Well, of course, if there has been created more awareness and if we see that the diagnostic delay declines, but actually I'm hoping for some unexpected results that are not foreseen, some surprising results where we think about, wow, we haven't expected, but it's really a big step getting that data, getting that information. So on one hand, the results that we hope for, but on the other hand, the unexpected surprising results. I'm hoping for that. The biggest problem is also the biggest gain point. And that's very cliche, but to me, that's still the diagnostic delay. If we can decline that one, there will be a snowball effect. There will be prevention of severe endo, no more horror bellies, as you can call them. We can prevent absence from work, school. We might prevent problems with infertility. And all that will lead to better quality of life. And also, if we look at an economic way, it will really lead to less cost in the healthcare system. So cliche, but if we can decline the diagnostic delay, that will be the biggest gain point. I'm glad I don't wear that political hat because it's a really difficult one. But what if I would? I would focus on 2 points. On one hand, as we call it in Dutch, focus on the low-hanging fruit. So research with quick results that you can easily implement into the healthcare system. That's one side. On the other side, I would invest in research which has really big gain points. Like I said before, if we can decline the diagnostic delay, we get a really big snowball effect. So not just having one result, it leads to a lot of other results. So those are the 2 focus points that I would go for as a politician.